this is Stampy, and welcome to a Let's Play on Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2. This is another episode in my Masterclass series where I'm going through all of the different classes and trying to master playing as them. And today, it's Captain Deadbeard. And this is another one that I hadn't played very much, but in like the last few games, I have fallen in love with him. So what normally happens, before I record, I play a few games as the character just to get like a little bit of a feel for them. And I always do absolutely amazing. And then the second I start recording, I do awful. So I just had like, actually, can I see the stats somewhere? I just had like 3 games in a row as this guy, and I just destroyed. There we go, look. Most vanquishes 92. Oh, so look, I've actually got most vanquishes as this guy. And that's probably just from like the last few games. I don't think there's a way like just to see the last few games. But I was honestly like top of the scoreboard, like every game, won the games. I've got some stats here. What does it say? Yeah, like I've got a pretty good like vanquish ratio and stuff. And I've only played as him for like an hour, 175 XP per minute. I don't know if that's good or not, but I just know the last few games are amazing. So I'm hoping that I'm going to carry on the momentum into this episode. Normally the second I start recording, I do rubbish. And I blame you. I think it's your fault because I'm talking to you, I'm distracted. And so I blame you for if I do bad here. Anyway, before I go in, I want to do some customization because at the moment I'm kind of the standard Captain Deadbeard, and I want to dress myself up a little bit. I also realized I haven't talked about character upgrades much, and the main reason for that is I hadn't really ever like unlocked any of them, and I just unlocked one. So I have like better health regeneration, but like I have both these spaces empty. So I think probably a lot of the people I'm playing up against like have that stuff, so they might be a little bit better. So yeah, I'm kind of just ignoring that stuff now. I'm kind of just doing the basic stuff. So let's have the fruit in my head, shall we? And oh, I guess that covers my face as well, so I can't have anything else there, but I can change my beard. Oh, it looks weird without a beard at all. What beard should we go for? The thick and point. Oh, that's like a really a silver one. Oh, let's have a silver beard. And then we can have different tattoos as well. Look at that. That's just ridiculous. There's that one. And then there's this thing. I don't like any of them. I'm going to leave all of them empty. So there we go. That's the Captain Deadbeard I'm going to be playing for this episode. So all right then. Let's go and jump into a game. So I have been playing Suburbanation just to kind of get warmed up a little bit. I think I'm going to switch around though. I think the best game type might be turf takeover. And I think the reason for that is like, he's very situational. So like a lot of his abilities are only good like in certain situations. So there's times when like staying back and calling in the parrot is a good idea, but there's times where it isn't. And and there's times when using the old cannon rodeo thing is really useful. And then there's times where it isn't. And if this doesn't mean anything to you, don't worry. I'm going to explain all of the moves just in a second when we jump into the game. So hopefully I'm going to be on the pirate side. I'm not sure if he's going to be better attacking or defending. Because I think the cannon rodeo, which is basically where you jump on a big cannon, is really good as a defensive thing. But I think the parrot pal is a good offensive thing. And then there's the barrel blast as well, which is really good for capturing points. Because you basically jump in a barrel and then you're really like well defended in the barrel. And so what I like to do, rather than using that to like attack people, is I just like go into a point and then just hop in the barrel, and then it's just like really hard for people to kill me. So that's been working well in Suburbanation, but I feel like it would work well in this game mode as well. But if it doesn't, then I can go and switch around. So he's really good though. Well, the thing I've learned is this character is really good. Either I got lucky for a few games, or he's a really powerful character. So let's jump in. So what's going on here? It always takes me a little while to get some berries. Okay, so we're attacking. Okay, so we're starting off attacking here on the zombie side. So yeah, let's go and let's push in and see what we can do. I might as well raise some zombies as well on the way in. And so this is probably going to be a good time to use my parrot. Probably not right now, just because I've been spotted by this corn guy. And so in a minute, I'm a little bit distracted right now because I'm fighting. But yeah, in a minute, I'm going to start talking about like the way his main weapon works, because it's quite interesting. So basically, if I zoom in, then I have the spyglass shot, which is it's got some pretty decent range at it. Like it's not as good as like the cactus or something, but it's got some pretty nice range. But if I don't zoom in, I have the scurvy scatter shot. And the scurvy scatter shot is only good at really close range, and I mean like like you could reach out and touch them close range, any range at all, and it does literally 0 damage. So you want to, to make sure that you're using that when you're really close. And so now I can use the parrot pulse, which is going to drop a bunch of things down there. So I got taken out, but the good thing is, like, once your parrot's taken out, it doesn't matter because you're just like back into the game as well, like instantly. So you can see here, that's a good example of some of the range I can have with the spyglass shot. It's really, really good. So he's good at very close range, and he's also good at like very long range, but like medium range, he's not good because you got to zoom in order to use the spyglass shot, which can be quite difficult to aim if they're close. And so you really want to stay either at like that range, or you want to push right in so you can use the other attack. And then like, if like in any doubt, if you think you're going to get taken out, all you need to do is, whoa, hello, is just jump in the barrel. When in doubt, jump in the barrel, and you'll normally find people either stop shooting you or just run away. But the thing is, people can actually do some pretty good damage on you even though you're in the barrel. Like, it's not like you're completely invincible in the barrel, but a lot of people kind of treat you like you are. So you can kind of just like, even if you're really weak, just jump in the barrel and sometimes just like scare people off. And we're really struggling here. I think that, the fact that I kind of joined into this game when there was space, I kind of assumed our team would be doing worse. But we seem to be doing really, really bad here. So this might just be a loss, but that's okay because that'll give me a chance to switch around and have a go doing the defense. You just had a look at the cannon rodeo there. And so basically you jump on the cannon, then you have, I think it's 5 shots with the cannon, and it's really powerful. Like if you get a direct hit with it, then it does 50 damage, so that might be enough to take out some of the plants. So that is definitely a very powerful use. And there's that pea shot that's been on that roof for like this entire game. So this is going to be a time to call in the air support and try and take it out. I think it's quite a good player because they did a good job spotting my parrot before. So I want to kind of try and sneak around behind it and try and take it out. But because it's high, it's going to be able to hit me quite well. And so there we go. I'm going to drop the thing on it and try and take it out that way. So there we go. So when you're in this flying mode, you kind of want to like focus on like taking out like key targets. So the good thing to do is to focus on plants that aren't very good at shooting you back, because generally once you start shooting something, they start shooting you back. And something like a pea shot or like the corn, they're going to be quite good at being able to shoot back at you. But if you go against like a chomper or something that's better at close range, then they're really going to struggle shooting you. Also going after like distracted plants that are focusing on other like zombies, it's kind of good to try and deal damage against that. So you can see that I'm kind of not getting many vanquishes as the parrot, but I'm just really being a major distraction, and I'm always trying to stay like as high as I can be. Like I'd rather be less accurate and stay high rather than flying down, because it just means there's a better chance they're going to get me. So I might as well just make the most of my time as a parrot, stay at high and try and get them as weak as I can. So there we go. That was pretty successful there. There is a... Oh, what was that? Oh no, that's one of the potato mines. Oh, that was I was just about to sneak up on that guy. And that would have been a great time to show the scurvy scatter shot, because the scurvy scatter shot is unbelievably powerful. Like, it's so powerful. So I don't think it's too powerful, as I said, because it only works when they're literally like right in your face. But if you do get right in their face, you can destroy plants. So I don't recommend kind of charging in blindly and just trying to shoot them with it. But if someone does get right in your face, you can deal some amazing damage. But this is a great chance to use the cannon, because as you can see, I was staying back, I was pretty safe, and if I did start to get shot, I can just jump out of it. I can just jump out of it at any point and kind of run away. So at that range, that's kind of like the perfect time to be able to use it. So once again, my parrot's ready. So I'm going to back off a little bit. Then I'm going to support my team as they go and try and push up. So the parrot's kind of, you can't fly over that many things. And you can see that. It's, oh, am I going to be able to get on the other side? Oh no, it didn't let me. So you can see there, like, it looks like I should be able to fly. Oh, look at that roller coaster. Yeah, it looks like I should have been able to fly over there, but you just can't. So you really can't fly to many places where the other characters can't go to. Like, I obviously don't know every single place you can and can't go to in each level. I thought I might be able to fly over there, but yeah, apparently I couldn't. But no worries. Sometimes, like, you don't want to focus. Like, you don't want to use the parrot if it's not a good time to use the parrot. Like, if you've just cleared them all out and, like, you should be going into the point, then it's not a good time to use the parrot. You know, push in, help your team out. So don't, just because you have the ability available doesn't mean you like have to use it immediately. Now would be an amazing time to use the parrot. If I hadn't wasted it, being able to go and shoot those guys at the top up there would be great. I'm gonna try and use the cannon. I'm kind of going for direct hits, which is quite difficult. You normally hurt them with splash damage, but if they're standing still like that, that was a good direct hit on the Colonel Corn, but he he really fired straight back. Because something I haven't really talked about is how much health Captain Deadbeard has, which isn't very much. It's 125. It's not awful. It's not awful, but you're relatively fragile. So that's why it's kind of good to have the barrel and the parrot and things, you know, to kind of balance things out. So let's go and spawn some fellas in, shall we? And let's go and push him with the parrot. I think that is where I'm going to be able to do most damage in this situation. So you want to try and play as stealthily as you can with the parrot. You basically have two uses of the bomb drop thing on the plants. So it's best to use one as soon as you can, and then the recharge is going to start up again. So what I'm actually going to do here is I'm going to try and fly around and kind of get behind the plants for a bit, because there's a much lower chance that they're going to spot me if I'm kind of shooting them from behind. So there's a sunflower here. The sunflower isn't going to be the best at shooting me down, so I'm going to go and try and take out this guy. You can see I'm kind of struggling to hit them, and that's basically because of how high I'm flying up. I can see that Peashooter noticed me, so I'm going to back off for a bit. And oh no, I was just about to try and tell the bombs to drop on those guys on the hill, but sadly I was just taken out there. That wasn't bad though. That wasn't bad though. All right, let's go and try and flank around this way, because everyone seems to be going one direction, and I reckon you can go this way. I'm not even sure if I have played this level. I don't play this game mode very much, so yeah, I'm not very experienced on this game mode, but that's kind of what this that's what this series is all about, me trying to master them. So this is going to be another perfect time to use the cannon. You can see I'm at range, and I can do a lot of damage like this. I actually destroyed loads of people then. I didn't take them out, but I did lots of damage, and at the end of the day, that's kind of pretty much as important, because it gives us a good chance to be able to push up and to start vanquishing them. So this is a good flank here, actually, because so many of our team are focused on the other side. There's a good few of us that have pushed around this side as well, so we're kind of fighting them from two different angles now, which is going to make it much harder for them. And whoa, what was that? Was that another Colonel Corn? I don't like that guy. That guy has been a big pain. Well, that guy or girl, I'm not entirely sure what it is. Yeah, they've been causing us a lot of trouble. We seem to have kind of broke the defenses, and this is going to be a good time to try and use the scatter shot. Look at that. That was 35 damage. That was from one shot. That is absolutely amazing, but there's still a bunch of guys really high up there, so let's try and stay somewhere pretty safe, and then we can go and fly up with the parrot and try and take them out. How are they even all getting up here? Look how high up they are. So let's just go and take out this Peashooter. He might see me and take me out, but no, there we go. That was some good shots. So you can see that if I like fly down low, like I can take them out much easier, but there's just like a much better chance that they're going to be able to take me out as well. And there's lots of useful things you can do as a parrot, things you might not think you can do. So of course you just saw me there flying through a teleporter. That is something very useful that the parrot can do. They can also, in like Vanquish Confirmed, they can actually confirm like the orbs. They can actually go and pick them up. You don't actually need to go there yourself, which is something that's very handy. I wasn't sure whether you're going to be able to do that, but it looks like you can. So you can see here, because like I've almost run out of energy, I'm just going to charge in here, like, because I don't care if I get taken out here, because, you know, I was about to get destroyed anyway. As you can see, I did loads of damage. I was almost about to take out that Citron, but I got taken out. So yeah, the parrot is very useful for a lot of those things. The big thing that the parrot can't do is the parrot can't capture a point. If I'm going to capture a point, I need to drag my pirate zombie in there himself and try and do it that way. And we're doing pretty well here. I thought at first that we were going to be really struggling, but it looks like we're yeah, we've kind of started kind of pushing back a little bit more, and are really moving at a pretty good pace now, which is good. It's always nice when you have a better team. So this area looks a little bit too populated. I don't want to go up there because everyone's going to be like, the Colonel Corn's going to be firing things up there and all sorts. So I don't want to stand there. What I'm looking for is a nice position to set up my cannon, so where I'm somewhat protected but can deal some damage. This might be a nice place here if I'm able to take someone out. Can I get that Colonel Corn? I wasn't just about able to hit him. I got 4 shots left on the cannon rodeo. Let's try and just spray down here and deal some good damage. Here's a Citron leading up, and so this is going to be another good chance to use the old scatter shot thing. If I get too weak, I can just jump in my barrel and try and escape that way. Oh no, I can't do it. Someone's got rid of me. So here we go. So this is me just using the barrel to escape, and oh no, I wasn't able to. So normally they kind of give up shooting you when they see you in a barrel because they don't know how much health you have. That was a smart Citron though, and they carried on going after me. But it's a really good chance to make an escape. Like a lot of used to attack are almost just as good as useful in order to escape. Like the things that allow you to move quickly or allow you to have better defense like that can be really handy for things like that. So let's go and spawn in this guy, kind of as much as a distraction as anything else. And if I try and get behind this person's shield, I can do some crazy damage. Like, look at that. 35 damage for every shot, but I got to be right next to them, and there we go. They went down very, very quickly, and they got loads of citrons, actually. Let's go and, once again, go in the barrel and just try and back off a little bit, just so I can go and get my health up. This is a little bit of a dangerous place to be. And oh, look. Oh, yeah, that's something that I didn't speak about. So the barrel is amazing against the chompers, because if the chomper is coming after you, you can jump into the barrel, and they can't chomp you. Like, they go to chomp you, but they get, like, their mouth stuck around the barrel, and it's an amazing defense. So I know in one of the, I think it was the last episodes, I said about how there's chompers everywhere, and I'll change class to like try and counter it if I could, and that's what I changed to. Change to the pirate. If everyone's using chompers, change to the pirate, and you'll drive them crazy, because like their main attack of eating you, they just simply can't do. Like they can't do it against you. But make sure you get into the barrel earlier than later, because a lot of them try and like sludge you, and that sludge attack basically stops you from being able to use any of your abilities. So yeah, make sure you do that. And oh no, I was too slow. I was trying to get them before they brought him up. So once again, I'm going to jump in the barrel and just try and back off. Luckily, because the game's a third-person game, you can kind of like corner peek a little bit and kind of look around the corners. I'm just going to go and detonate this now because I don't want, I don't really need to push in anymore here. And this might actually be a nice time to try and use the cannon rodeo. People seem to be really trying to push up here, as if I kind of just watch this doorway here. Here comes the Colonel Corn. I saw he was coming. There we go. Look at that damage. I'm going to destroy him. Look at that. It's so powerful. And there's another little Peashooter here. Can I take him out? There we go. I got him as well. I've been acided though, so I might be taken out by that. Please survive. Oh, there we go. 6 health left. 6 health left. I don't know how I was able to survive that. Oh no, I've just seen the timer. Oh, we might get it. Look at the time. Okay, I just got to push. Even though I'm weak, I just have to push, and we got it. We were able to capture it. My team are doing amazing, and whoa, I just span in a circle really fast, and I'm not entirely sure what happened there. So this is kind of the awkward point, I guess, where we're kind of still fighting here, even though we could move to the next bit, because some of the plants will stay and fight, and some are going to run back to the next one. Like if I was a citron or something faster, like this would be a good chance to kind of like charge forward and try and get early there. So what I might do is, for now, while everyone's just kind of battling, I'm going to go and get some a little safer like this, and I'm going to send out the parrot, because the parrot can get ahead much faster, and I can try and be a good distraction as we all go and move forward. And oh, I can see there's some cactus hiding around down here. So what I can do is I can kind of just go down here, and I can try and just sneak up behind them. And oh, I think they were taken out anyway. Is that another one there? Nope, that is something friendly. So right, let's go and push into here, shall we? I haven't used my my bomb drop ability yet, so I want to use that as fast as I can. But it's always best to find a group of enemies. There seems to be a few guys around here. Whoa, there's a lot of guys around there. So hopefully, look at that. That's a load of damage I was able to deal this. So I'm going to get taken out pretty quick, I know, but I was able to take someone out and just be a big distraction. Like how many people were trying to take me out then and kind of not focusing on the rest of my team pushing up. So even though it looks like I didn't do very much, that was still like a very useful thing to do. And we actually got a pretty good chance to complete this. I've not played this level before, and I'm actually really enjoying this. I don't like the levels in this mode that are too open. I feel like they're kind of too good for like the long range characters. This seems like be a pretty nice mix of kind of close, medium, and long range. So I'm enjoying this, and it's kind of nice being I'm a pretty all-round character as well. But hopefully I've kind of shown you how, kind of, I guess, when to use your abilities and not to use them all the time. And hello, chicken. Goodbye, chicken. Oh no, he can survive. He's a tough chicken. This place just looks really cool though, doesn't it? I love the art style in this game. It looks absolutely amazing. I haven't really talked about the game much. I've just been talking about the strategy. But yeah, I am still absolutely loving this game. Like, it's good for me, because this is like just an excuse for me to play it. Like when I'm recording, I'm like, yes, I can record Plants vs. Zombies, and that means I get to play the game for a little bit longer. Sometimes I'm so busy, it's kind of hard to justify me just sitting down and playing a game. But you know, that's basically what I'm doing now. Like I'm chatting to you as well. I'm basically honestly just playing the game though. And I'm absolutely loving it. Right, so I'm going to try not shoot yet unless I get spotted, because look, there's a massive group of them there. So let me try and hide up here, and let's drop the bombs now, and hopefully I'm going to deal massive damage. So there we go. That's like one sunflower down. Can I get the next sunflower? Right, I'm going to get shot down now. Someone must have seen me. So I'm going to go and try and flank around to the back here. You can see they've got a couple cactus kind of hiding up at the back here. If I can kind of sneak around and deal some damage against them, I think that's going to really be able to help out the team. I don't really want to go after the Peashooter yet. So yeah, let's go and try and take up these cactus. It's kind of hard to shoot them because the parrot's kind of blocking the screen. But this guy has no idea what's going on, does he? So this is going to be a massive help for my team. I'm going to get taken out now, so let's just go and try and do another bomb drop before I go. And there we go. I was able to deal a bit more damage. So there we go. That's a really successful run with the parrot. Like, I didn't force myself to stay alive and like play as the parrot too long. Kind of like as soon as I'd done like the damage I needed to do, I kind of just basically ran out and didn't worry about getting taken out just for that second. There's a Citron here, and the Citrons, when they put their shields up, don't be scared to shoot them, by the way. You know, you can still do some decent damage against them. Am I going to escape here? Oh, look at that. A perfect escape using the barrel. If I didn't get in the barrel, people might have probably like carried on shooting me then there. So that was a perfect chance for me to be able to escape. There is a Chomper close by though, and I have just used my barrel, so I'm a little bit worried about that. And there was a Colonel Corn kind of pushing up around the side here. I don't want to get caught out by him. Oh, I just saw the roller coaster go then and I panicked. Let's go and very carefully try and flank around the outside here. No one's really going this way. You find a lot of people just keep running to the same place again and again and again, and they kind of don't try attacking from different directions. And it's normally, like if there's a stalemate, it's normally when you like change your plan up when you kind of get the most success. So I'm going to do a bit of a scouting mission here. And I'm going to send out the parrot just to kind of see what's around the corner, what's going to be facing me, and also to try and deal as much damage as I can. And look, they keep grouping around there again. And oh no! Oh, I got taken out. That would have been a perfect time to drop bombs. Oh, I got eaten! So I obviously wasn't safe enough. I pushed up a little too far forward, and I got eaten by the Chomper. That's a shame, because as I mentioned, I'm kind of the perfect Chomper counterclass at the moment. So I'm actually going to push into that same direction and see if I can take out that Chomper, and I'll try and show you what happens when the Chomper tries to eat you when you have the barrel. So I'm going to use it now quite early just because, yeah, if it sludged me then it would have been able to take me out. Oh no, it got me out the barrel then. I don't know how it managed to do that. Let's try and escape. Oh look, someone else got eaten. That's perfect. Not for them, but it's good for me because I can use this and I can absolutely destroy them. Look at that damage. That was amazing. But then I got taken out by a Citron. So I do think we are going to lose this game. I think we've pretty much ran out of time here. But I think this was a pretty decent round, I think. Let's just make sure, is this time up? 0. Oh, we got over. Okay, we got a little bit of overtime. Okay, let's not give up yet. Okay, no, let's give up because that's the end of the game. And actually, I didn't realize how long that game went on for. Sadly, we won't have time to play anything else. So we didn't win, but how far did we get? We only got halfway through it. Okay, I thought we did better than we had, but that must be an absolutely massive level. So even though we didn't win, and I have ended my winning streak, I think that was a pretty good all-round showing for how to play as Captain Deadbeard. I showed you lots of uses of all of the different abilities. I showed you how to use his main weapon pretty effectively, I think. So yeah, certainly not a bad game whatsoever. So let's go and back out, back to the backyard then, shall we? So yeah, that pretty much finishes the Captain Deadbeard yeah, masterclass video. If you have any tips on good ways to play him or different abilities to use, or any of like the kind of the different types of Captain Deadbeard that you like, feel free to leave them in the comments to not only help me out, but also to help out anyone else watching the video and reading the comments as well. And who have we got coming up next then? Because I think we're almost through all of like the new characters, the characters that weren't in the original game. And I am going to do all of them. I'm not only doing the new ones, I will do the older ones as well, just because I never really did videos like this when the old game came out. So yeah, I am going to go and do all of them. So coming up next, we have the Peashooter. Oh my, the mighty Peashooter. This guy is the classic, undeniably awesome character. This Peashooter is amazing. So I am absolutely looking forward to doing the next episode now, because I love this little guy. He's just so good. He's just so powerful. So yeah, that episode is going to be the next one. I'll of course be leaving a link in the description to it once I've uploaded it. But for now, I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!